Da 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 da.
Emperor Palpatine, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So how are you doing? Have you been keeping well?
I'm doing okay. I have been keeping very busy. It's a lot of work to manage an entire galaxy, you know. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Good.
So you've been in the news a lot lately.
Yes, I have. Look, that was a misunderstanding, okay? It's just because people don't know me.
No?
No, and if they took the time to get to know me, they'd see I'm actually a nice guy. But those news reports blow everything out of proportion. I mean, those reporters, man, they fixate on a single continent-wide mass execution and turn it into a big deal.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Oh, I did. But people are going to complain about every little thing. I mean, with 90 billion people on 10,000 planets, everything I do ticks somebody off.
I heard that beyond being concerned about being killed randomly when most of the population won't be, what people are really concerned about is all of your super weapons.
I tell you, the Death Star has been nothing but a headache, Stephen.
It's a tremendous power to wield, and a tremendous burden as well. I think you handle it with aplomb.
Not everyone agrees with you.
They should, because you're doing a hell of a job. But there are people, less patriotic than myself, who say you bring too much power to bear on a problem.
The rebellion? Look, Stephen, just because they're kids
Dirty hippies.
doesn't mean I should play nice with them. People complain that my super weapons, like the Death Star, are ludicrously overpowered and much more than I would need to kill the hippies. But here's the thing. I'm just being prepared, okay? If I were a general and I asked for a tank for support, would that be frowned upon?
Absolutely not.
No, exactly. It would be fine even if the other side only had automatic weapons.
I think I get where you're going.
I shouldn't be restricted to only using the weapons my opponent has.
There are people who say you should.
You know what that sounds like.
Communism.
My cloak isn't red, Stephen.
So what you're saying, if I may, is that there's no difference between bringing in a tank to defeat properly trained and equipped soldiers and bringing in a laser beam capable of destroying an entire planet to kill some teenagers who are, most probably, high on the reefer.
What reasons are there for me to give those peaceniks an advantage?
I can't see any, but I think this explains why some people might get the wrong idea about you. Why, if they don't know you, they might think you're a bad guy. But they should get to know you, because you are a great guy.
Thank you for saying that.
A great guy who's helping out the citizens of the galaxy the only way he knows how.
By killing a sizable percentage of them.
But if you didn't, then who's to say that more of them wouldn't die? I don't think it's unreasonable to say that none of us would be here today, at all, if it wasn't for you killing thousands of us.
Millions, actually.
Really? Millions? I hope you're not killing any of my fans.
Maybe.
Well, in any case, you're a hero. The galaxy's greatest hero.
Thank you.
Now, you just had a birthday, is that right?
I did. The big 400.
That's tremendous. You don't look a day over 376.
You're being too kind.
Do you have any special rituals you use to keep yourself looking so young?
Well, I've manipulated a living force to keep myself alive centuries after I should have died. But it doesn't keep me looking youthful, unfortunately.
What do you mean?
I am incredibly wrinkly, Stephen.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Yes, well, everyone else has. It's practically all they ever talk about.
I couldn't begin to tell you where that's coming from.
They tease me all the time. From my aides, to other people in the Senate, to the people on the street, and I can't kill them fast enough to make them be quiet.
Are you okay, Emperor Palpatine?
Yes,
Emperor Palpatine?
It's just, I try so hard, you know? I try to be a good, ruthless dictator. I try to focus on the work, and not to focus on superficial things. It shouldn't matter what I look like as long as I'm instilling fear in the populace, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Do I need to be pretty to subjugate entire solar systems?
Absolutely not.
Well, thank you. And I try to remember that, but people can be so cruel.
Hey now, Emperor. It's okay. I think you're beautiful.
You do?
Absolutely. And so does the entire audience. Right, nation? Let's show Palpatine how beautiful he is.
Oh, thank you, Steven. Thank you. That means so much to me.
Come on, buddy. It's okay. Emperor Palpatine, everybody.
Da 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 da.